Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your weekend contemplation and energy report. So, for this weekend, I have three different piles: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. So, this is going to give you an opportunity to use your own intuitive skills to really tune in and just see which energies are calling to you. Now, in each deck, you have one card from the Oracle of the Angels, which is our affirmation. We have one card from Sonia Choquette's Ask Your Guides, just giving us the guide that we are working with and their overall message. And then we have a message from the Enchanted Map, which is a beautiful invitation just on action steps that we can take or just further guidance. So, what I want to invite you to do is just go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to come into this present moment. Okay. And the way we're going to do that is now that our eyes are closed, I want you to just take a deep breath in through your nose. And I want you to only focus on that breath. Okay. So, on the count of three, one, two, and three, take that deep breath in. We're only focusing on that breath in, focusing on how our lungs are expanding, our bellies are expanding. We're feeling more full. We're going to hold this just for a second, really feeling your body, feeling yourself in this moment, and now letting it out with a sigh. Okay. And then if it feels good for you, place your hand over your heart chakra or your physical heart, whatever feels best for you. And again, now I want you to one, two, three, take a deep breath in. Just feeling your lungs expand, feeling your belly expand, feeling yourself just focusing in on this moment. And then just letting it out with another sigh. And then just kind of let yourself breathe for a minute, just focusing on just breathing, being in this moment. And then what I want you to do is I want you just to ask, Spirit, which pile has the message for me? My heart says, and answer right here, right now. I know we kind of went from very calm and peaceful to jumping out there, but that's going to really help you to just kind of, okay, in this moment, I need pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Okay. So now that you've gone ahead and chosen, let's go ahead and let's get ready. So pile number one, our beautiful affirmation. This is one of my favorite cards from the Oracle of the Angels. It's here and now. Okay, so this is our card, here and now. So let's read our affirmation for card number four. And so it says, I live in the here and now, always conscious of my active presence within the universe and of my work on earth. I choose to live in the present moment. I am aware of what I create with my thoughts, my words, my deeds. I trust, for I know that all comes to me at the right time when I am ready. Okay, so that's our affirmation. So that's just something that you can say to yourself. And so, really, what this card is giving us from an energetic standpoint, it's reminding you to be as present as you can this weekend, because our next card is the Divine Healers. And this is not really, it says shame, but what this is referring to is that you may be inadvertently going into past behavioral patterns that do not serve you. You may be starting down that road, and Spirit is reminding you, hey, no, 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 no. We're going to stay in the present. We're going to stay here and now. And the way, and in staying here and now, we're going to recognize those patterns and we are not going to engage in them. And if we do engage in them, we're going to forgive ourselves because we are here to live and learn. And that's going to bring us to our last card, which is the bone collector. But you see, she's in the challenger position or the reverse position. And again, it's just a call to become present. That's all that this card really is telling us. It's saying, again, there are some old patterns rising up here, and that's okay that they're rising up. What you have to recognize is I no longer wish to have this pattern. And you can see, okay, well, where did this pattern originate from? And do I still value that? And do I still want to put a value on that? Do I still want to live in the past? Or am I ready to truly be present in this moment and allow myself to move forward easily and effortlessly? Okay, so that is pile number one. So now let's move on to pile number two. And so our affirmation is card number 5, and this is release. Okay, so card number 5 with release. So our affirmation is I release all grudges, all judgments, all blame from the past. I express my feelings openly, honestly, and healthy so that I can be free and regain my lightness of being. Remember, when we hold on to grudges, what we are really saying to the universe is, I want this instead of everything else. That's really what we're saying. I value this judgment, this grudge over having everything else in the entire universe that's already been given to me, but I'm going to hold on to this grudge. Let that go. Release yourself because we have our guardian angels here with death. And really, what this is saying is know that whatever is for you can never be lost. Know that you have to be willing to let go. And you can say, let God, let go and let spirit, let go and let the universe, and move forward from the past. Move forward from the past. Allow that aspect to die. Now, this isn't about moving forward, with this like boldness. Instead, this is about you really being patient. This isn't about forcing anything. This isn't about making anything happen. This is about allowing yourself to let the path be shown to you. And, we don't want to over grasp or kind of go or exceed what we think we're capable of right now. Right now is an opportunity just to return to our lightness of being, let go and let God so that we can see the path ahead of us without trying to force the path to appear, without trying to like force ourselves to get up that path. And now we're going to move on to pile number 3. And pile number 3, our affirmation comes from card number 34, liberation. I free myself from a dependency on the material objects in my life. I liberate myself and improve the flow of energy in my life by clearing out clutter. And remember, this doesn't just have to be talking about material clutter. It can be emotional clutter, mental clutter, spiritual clutter, and just clearing that out for yourself. And as you clear that out for yourself, we actually have Venus here with business. And what this is really saying is whatever you're going to be clearing out of your life, emotional, physical, mental, know that it's actually making space for new opportunities to come in because you are liberating yourself with love. You're not just getting rid of it to get rid of it. You are acknowledging the value that it had for you. And then you are thanking it and kind of sending it out into the universe and saying, okay, may this, if it's an object, may this help someone else. If this is, something emotional or mental, universe, I give this to you. I I thank it for the lessons that I learned. And again, we're doing this from that space of love because what this card really says is that art is a business and our business is an art. And when you do it from love, that is when everything expands. That's when, you have trees full of money because you're doing it from love. You're not doing it to get a paycheck. You're not doing it just to do it. You're doing it because you are willing and you love what you are doing. And Spirit says again, slow and steady. This isn't about pushing. This isn't about making. This isn't about forcing. This is about taking one vital step at a time, one aligned step at a time. And that's it. So that is the reading or the 3 pile reading. Now, if we kind of look at this as an overall story, if you said, I want all the cards, great, wonderful. Then here's a kind of all the cards shebang, if you will. So we can say, once I become here and now and release my grudges, I am liberated. I am liberated from my old patterns. I'm willing to let go and allow the universe to show me the path ahead. I'm not trying to force anything. I acknowledge where my patterns came from, but I'm not living there. I am instead allowing myself to look at that with love. And I'm going slow and steady. This isn't about me forcing it, making it. It's just slow and steady progress. So again, I thank you so much for joining me. I thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in learning more about me, or you want more tools, more techniques, more things that can help you along your own spiritual journey, then feel free to check me out on Facebook, and it's just www.facebook.com/Simply Intuitive. Simply Intuitive is one word. And of course, I'll put that in the description below, or you can go check out my website where I have on my intuitive tab or my intuitives tool tab, I have a whole bunch of stuff there. I have a board on Pinterest that's like daily inspiration of just different cards, posts, things that I've done that, could just add a little bit of lightness or inspiration to your day. So I thank you again for joining me. Thank you for being here. Look, you can look for those links in the description below that to my website or to my Facebook page. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll talk with you on Monday. Bye for now.